It looks like this guts went through an eclipse. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today really hurt. Let me just preface this review. I'm pretty much just gonna go through my feelings towards this figure. I read all of Berserk in 2 weeks. I love this manga. I didn't even watch the anime, I just read the manga non-stop. Had to take breaks, as you know. There was a lot of sad moments in it. And this became an instant classic. I bought the Figma right after I finished. I said I gotta have some sort of Guts Berserk figure. And I said, you know what? I can't wait for the SH Figuarts one because I love this series so much. So what I'm going to do today is tell you how we got here, why I have this one, and why I also have this one. Why do I have 3 SH Figuarts Guts today? So I wanted the SH Figuarts Guts early, and I had to get the Japanese version. But it sold out everywhere. I couldn't get it anywhere. I was like, where do I get this figure? I know I'm getting the US one at dstartoys.com, but I want mine now because I love Berserk that much. So I decided to get the Hong Kong version. Now, that's the one you see right here. As soon as he came out of the box, he exploded in my hand. Literally exploded. And what exploded was his leg joint, or his crotch joint right here. As you can see, it just bursted. The glue wasn't very good, and a lot of things were just wrong with this figure. I said, there's no possible way this happened to me, because everyone I saw who had this on YouTube did not have this issue. I said, I must have had a fluke. It must have been the Hong Kong version. I was going through several stages of denial, and then I emailed the guy on eBay, said, no, I can't help you, sorry, and I said, oh, great. So I said, you know what, I love this series so much, I'm willing to spend more money, so I spent a little bit more for the Japanese version, which is the one that you see right here, and that version has been superb, really good, barely any issues. So when the US version came out, I said, okay, maybe it'll be just like the Japanese one. Out of the 30 guts that I had in my store, 4 of them were defective and told to me by customers. What is going on here? What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles. Sorry for that sad and somber intro. I just had to get that off my chest. It's been within me in the last 2 months. I'm sad, I'm happy. Let's unbox this one. Let's talk about it. Let's review the SH Figuarts Guts Berserker Armor. All right, let's review it. So I am going to tell you right off, yes, the Hong Kong version, absolute trash. It blew up on me. Can I fix it? Yes, I will fix it. I know how to fix it. I've been fixing toys for years. This just sucks that this happened to me. What I'm going to do with this one is make a really bloody custom guts. And I already started with a 3D printed Dragon Slayer. As you can see, I love this series. I made this right away when I got the SH Figuarts one. This is custom painted, custom 3D printed, and everything like that. And I'm going to bloody this one up so much once I repair it. That's what I'm going to do with this one. So, you know, it's not trash. I can make this good. Don't worry about it. It just sucks that this Hong Kong version blew up on me. So, I have the Japanese one. I've been playing with this one for a couple hours. Nothing bad has happened. Thank goodness, right? But today, let's look at the American one. I'm going to unbox it. I haven't done an unboxing in like years. Let's see if this one will explode in my hands. So let's go to the top cam. Hello everyone on the top cam. How are you doing? Haven't done an unboxing in years. This is the American version. This is Bandai US, as you can see right here, the label. That is the United States version. All right, let's take them out. Let's see if there are any issues with mine. Let's go to the front cam. So this is the first thing that I tried when I took out the Hong Kong version. The legs exploded as soon as I spread his legs or kicked him forward. And yeah, so far so good. Nothing wrong here. Let's check some joints here. Nothing wrong there. Does this piece come off real easy? Somewhat, but it is still decently tight. So I have to say right off the bat, with the US version of Guts, I don't have any QC issues. So, yeah, no issues here, no paint mishaps. Let's do a quick check. Yeah, no issues here. So I'm not going to review this one. I'm going to review the Japanese one. So, first things first, let's talk about paint and detail. Does this look like the manga Guts? Yes, absolutely. This is fantastic. He has all kinds of things going on. Lots of detail. Little armor pieces like this that are rubbery and movable and everything like that are all there. I think when this character was created, they were like, he's never going to really be an action figure. So they just put all kinds of armor, belts, everything like that, knives, little things like that. And they didn't really think that he would be a merchandisable toy. Well, SH Figuarts tried, and they did a decent job. I'd say this looks really good. All the little things, though, do get in the way, and I have to warn you. So as you saw in the other one, doing a front kick is really hard because we have armor that gets in the way here. So I'm going to show you right here. This detail right here, where it looks really cool on the thigh, it goes up. But does that allow you to side kick? No, absolutely not. Even though he has the ability to with this joint, this side kick is not allowed because we have this armor piece here. And you want to get these as accurate as possible in terms of to respect the fandom, the manga, and the creator who died. Rest in peace, Laura. So yeah, it's really cool. Lots of little things here. But here's another thing that I have to warn you about. This dagger right here, accurate indeed to the manga, right? You put that there, but as you can see, it could easily fall off, right? It's kind of in the way. And that kind of, and also in the way of when he front kicks, as you can see right there. And yeah, this has nothing to do with the actual figure itself. So you can only do it like that. If you, anyway, angle it like that, it just gets in the way. It's just his design. That's just how he is. So I think they did a good job in terms of the design, the paint and detail, and everything like that. And this just looks so cool. I can't help but fawn over how cool this figure looks, albeit the negatives and the suffering that I have been through to get a good Guts. Oh, man. I paid well over retail for both of them, too. Just let me let you know. So, yeah, very good. Lots of little details right here. And there's something I also have to let you know. There's like this kind of like white, kind of like it's old armor, like oxide finish that they're doing here in between the armor plates that makes it look really like old and worn out. I really like that. And it's really, really good. One thing I also have to let you know that's somewhat of a letdown, and I do have a fix for it, which I will show you at the end of the video, is this. So the wrist joints right here, they're pretty beefy. They get the job done, but for some reason, I had to really work in this one. So the slot doesn't quite pop in very well. And because of that, he can't really hold his Dragon Slayer, which I will show you in the accessories part. But yeah, as you can see, it's just, it requires a bit of force to get it in there, unfortunately. But for the most part, he will hold it. He can pose with it. But if you were thinking about playing with this guy, no, you're not going to play with this Guts. This guy is not going to be punching Superman through buildings or Batman or anyone else like that. Or heck, maybe even your Griffith figure from Figma or SH Figuarts. So Yeah, he's definitely not a playable toy because things will start falling off like this. If you put that there, this part has been falling off a lot. It's kind of annoying. This guy is pretty much made to, hey, you can stand him there, you can move him a little bit, but if you're thinking about playing with this guy, nah, display only. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, let's talk about articulation and scale. So, let me stand this guy up real nice and straight. Let's take out our trusty ruler here. And our boy Guts is standing 6 1/4 inches tall. Very, very nice. No issues here. And let's compare him to the Figma Guts right here, the Black Swordsman. And that's how they stand. So it looks like they are scaled really, really well. Let's do some more comparisons here. Here is an SH Figuarts Goku. If you were thinking about putting those two together. We have a Mafex Spider-Man. Let's move the Black Swordsman aside. And let's get, sure, why not? Let's get this SH Figuarts Deadpool, which I just reviewed. And I also have custom guns coming. And we also have to get Marvel Legends. Here's a Marvel Legends Deadpool. So he scales really well with other action figures. Oh, and just because, here is the Marvel Legends Venom. So he scales really, really well. Let's talk about articulation. We have an up and down here at the toe. Really nice joint right here. Side, left and right side swivel for the ankle. We have a double jointed knee. We do have the version 2 thigh joints right there. Like I said, he can't really side kick, but he can front kick really well. We have ab crunch, dual ab crunch right here. So really nice ab crunch right there. We do have a no, that's not. I honestly thought it was. No butterfly joint, but it is a double jointed shoulder joint right there, as you can see right here. Let's look right there. So there's two balls right here. One that goes into the bicep, one that goes into the actual shoulder. We do have a bicep swivel. We do have a double jointed arm elbow. Yes, on both sides. Ball and peg at the wrist and 2 at the neck, looking to be over 20 points of articulation. Let's see if we can even get a superhero landing pose. Ooh, look at that with the cape looking solid right here. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, again, front kick, flying knee, sure you can test, side kick, pretty much not going to happen with this guy. So yeah, unfortunately. Now, let's talk about accessories. This is one of my favorite parts of this figure. Let's move the broken one aside. And let's go to the top cam here. So let's see what we're looking at. Obviously, you get the Dragon Slayer. I put the hand on there already just to expedite this review. We do get the arm crossbow, which is really cool. We got the arm cannon. We get 2 separate faces, one yelling, Griffith! One grinning. And we do get the dagger, like I said before, that goes into his belt, which doesn't hold. And you get the green Bahirit. I honestly didn't think this was green because I never saw the anime. I thought it was like red or something. But yeah, it's green. Apparently it's green. And yeah, that's all cool. Oh, and you also get the cape, which I already have on him, which is really cool. Now, let's go to the front cam. Now, this is one thing I wanted to show you guys. Just how big the SH Figuarts Dragon Slayer is. And I noticed not a lot of people on YouTube did this comparison. This is the Figma one. This is the SH Figuarts one. It's a slab of steel or a slab of iron, as the manga states. Look how big it is. It is humongous in terms of size and scale, especially compared to the Figma one. This one is longer, it's wider, it's thicker, and the hilt right here is also wider. This one's shorter. Yeah, it is just a massive beast. Also, there's some texture right here in the middle part of the blade, whereas they tried to replicate that here on the Figma one, but it's not as good. as this one. This sword is huge, and I absolutely love it. It is a great sword. But, here's the but. As soon as I put it on his hand, it just, yikes. And oof. This happened on the Hong Kong version as well. I just couldn't get this guy to stay still. It's because of the size and the weight of the Dragon Slayer just makes it so difficult to get it to work right. So this happened twice. This happened, and I haven't tried it with the American one because I just unboxed it. I'm having such a hard time right now getting this thing to stay. And that's the best I could do. And that's another reason why I didn't start the video like this, because I knew his Dragon Slayer wouldn't stay on. So yeah, that's as good as I can get it for now. And I do have a fix for it. I did make a custom solid joint. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. So I'm gonna make a separate video on this one. I said, what is wrong? I hate that his wrist just keeps moving up and down. I made a solid joint that's at a 45 degree angle, and I made a straight joint. And this uses the Monocure tensile resin, the strongest resin on the planet, as what they say. And this resin should suffice the super heavy, let's see if we can focus up there, the super heavy sword so it can stay still. And yeah, this joint is not good. This wrist joint, I'm just going to be 100% blunt with you. Yeah, this is just not holding up very well, unfortunately. It needs some modification, and I got you, don't worry. I love this series so much. I love this figure. It just has its caveats. That's just the nature of the beast, I guess. So yeah, there it is. That's the best I can do right now for our boy Guts. And let's look at the other things right here. You do get the crossbow cannon, which is really, really cool. And it's easy to replace. You just remove the arm, and there it is right there. And also this hand is removable right there. Let's see, hold on one second. Let's focus up. That hand right there is removable, and you can put it there. Also, this hand can be used for holding the Dragon Slayer in a two-handed style. This is really nice. Also, you get the, where is it? I think I just dropped it. You do get the handle for the, see, his sword just fell. It's like, come on. The handle for the crossbow, I don't know where it went. Hold on, yeah, so here it is. This is a separate piece, so it looks like he stored it, which is really nice as well. Fits decently well in the back. And then you get the cannon arm, which is really cool. Really tight fit on mine. There it is. Boom, look at that. Look at how cool that looks. And then you get the extra faces, which we will look at now. So, besides the stock one, the grinning one is really nice. So there is the grinning one. Looks really good. Look at that. Let's get the other faceplate on there. This is the Griffith face. Right there. Let's take that off. And there it is. That is really well detailed. The hair and everything like that. The face, the paint apps, the eye. Ooh, very good. Very nice. Really good job on the paint and detail part on the faces here. And let's look at the last thing we're going to look at here is, oh, actually, we'll look at the cape last. This is the Beherit, the green one. Excuse my nails. I've been customizing a lot lately and painting stuff. And that's it right there. And let's get an arm on here. I really just like the stock one. We'll just leave that on there. So yeah, oh, and the cape. That's right. And the cape, look at this cape. I have to talk about this cape. I almost forgot to talk about this. This cape is far superior to the Figma one, which was just like craft paper. This is great. There's a lot of flexibility, wires in here. that allow you to dynamically pose your guts. Look at that. You can crumple it up. You can spread it out or move it to the left like this. This has a lot of potential for posing and posability. So really, really like that. All right, let's come to the conclusion of the SH Figuarts guts. Do you believe in causality, my friends? Do you? Because I do. And I believe what happened to me in the last couple months trying to get the best SH Figuarts guts in my hands. In other words, I spent oh my god, here, I'm just going to say it. I spent 140 on the HK version, and then I spent 120 on the Japanese version. So I spent $260 just to get the Berserker armor guts, and I also have the US version, but that's for the store. And is it worth this journey? I truly believe in some sort of balance in my life, or in the spiritual realm, I guess is the best way I can explain it. I've had nothing but really good action figures when people are saying, hey, how come your Luffy is not broken? Oh, how come his legs aren't coming off? Or how come your Goku's head didn't have a neck snap or anything like that? And I was like, I don't know. My figures are just coming out really good. Whenever I put them on the table, they're coming out great. And then this guy happened. So there had to have been one breaking point in my life where a figure that I've wanted for like really hyped about would just blow up in my hands. And sadly, this guts, the Hong Kong version, just destroyed my soul. When I got the Japanese version, I was so cautious. I was like, oh no, will this one do the same thing? And to my relief, it did not. The only issue that I had was the hand, but we do have this hand joint, which I will just do really fast. Just put it in right there. I 3D printed this one, and it basically turns it into a stiff joint, a non-movable hand, so it can hold the sword perfectly. I have these beta testing right now by a lot of people on my Discord and on Facebook, so I'm waiting for the results on that. It works on mine, doesn't mean it'll work on theirs, so I'm waiting on that one. Then I'm going to release that and release the video on how to install it. So yeah, I love Berserk. I love this figure. It just sucks that I went through the pain of seeing one just explode in my hand. It was so heartbreaking. Just like the Berserk manga. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And if you're looking to pick this up, the US version isn't half bad so far. You can get it at www.dstar01.com and search for awesome action figures. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.